Choices Women's Resource Center was established in 2007, and we started by launching out to the nearby college campuses and talking to students about life. Soon we realized that we really needed a drop-in center. So thereafter, God opened a door and we were able to open up a full resource center in the city of Pomona, which allows us to reach individuals facing an unplanned pregnancy, not just on the campuses, but in the city of Pomona and the surrounding communities.
I'd say like a couple of weeks after I just moved into town from San Diego, I found out I was pregnant. So naturally, I just started Googling things about pregnancy online and any help I could seek around me in the local area, and Choices came up. And I saw that they offered pregnancy tests, so I thought that I would go, and ever since then I just loved everybody and all my experiences there. I don't have my mom in town here, so I get that motherly vibe that I'm missing. So that's what really wants me to come back every week, and it's like a home feeling for me, and that's what I've been seeking.
I was happy that Carolyn found a motherly type place that she can come and ask any question or talk about an experience that she's had or anything really, and that just took a lot of weight off my back in trying to figure all this stuff out.
When I found out I was pregnant, I was panicked and scared. I remember when I called in and then the lady answered the phone. She was so nice and then made me feel so comfortable. So that's why I decided to come in. And then I met Corey, and she is really wonderful lady and give me a lot of encouragement, and then taking time to listen to what I need and what I'm scared of and give me advice and then pray with me. At that time I suspect I was around 6 or 7 weeks pregnant. So she showed me how baby looked like, and she told me I don't have to necessarily to do the abortion. I can do adoption too. After that I go home and I think again and I pray and then come out the decision, don't do the abortion, keep the baby.
Most of the clients that I see are nervous. They're frightened, they're scared. Facing an unplanned pregnancy is a frightening thing, and for many women, probably the most frightening thing that they have dealt with up to that point in their lives. And so we have an opportunity to come alongside them and to encourage them and give them hope. What we educate these women on is all 3 of their options, which are, of course, parenting, placing for adoption, and abortion. And although we don't perform or refer for abortion, we are going to give that woman medically accurate information about abortion procedures, their risks, what she might expect if she chooses that afterwards down the road, not to frighten her or manipulate her in any way, but to give her information, because at the end of the day, it's information that empowers anybody.
When I found out my girlfriend was pregnant, I felt numb. She came out with the test, and immediately I thought to myself, what are we gonna do? And the first thing that popped into my head was abortion. So we went to a Planned Parenthood. We just showed up one Monday. So I took a little walk around the Planned Parenthood, and I remember seeing words written in black marker on the steps that said, "May God hear the cries of these dying babies being murdered." And my heart just dropped when I saw that. And I remember getting into the car, leaving there, and so angry at God. Actually just angry in general. And I remember asking myself out loud and to her, how hard is it to have an abortion? How hard is it to kill a baby? And the minute those words left my mouth, I realized that it was because God wasn't going to let me have the abortion. I serve at Choices because I know that God has given me this story and this life for a reason, and to not do anything with it is a waste of that. I believe in what they're doing, and I want to be a part of that. I just feel that's God's calling on my life.
I serve at Choices because God has called me. I had been praying for quite some time about how to be used in His kingdom, quite honestly, and He began, as He always does, opening doors, and they led straight to Choices.
What keeps bringing me back to Choices is, again, just that welcomeness, that support system, always knowing that any questions I have are answered with no judgments. It's just a really comfortable place for me to be while I'm pregnant.
It's really important that Choices can become a licensed medical facility because currently we're only able to provide ultrasound referrals for positive pregnancy tests. We want to be able to have the women stay at Choices and get their ultrasounds on site. In the state of California, it's becoming more difficult for life-affirming centers and life-affirming medical clinics to exist. So it's important that we are able to keep our doors open and continue to provide the help and the hope to men and women who are facing an unplanned pregnancy. They need to know that there's someone there that cares and that we're willing to walk with them through the journey.